Hey there, hope you're all good today. So very quick 2-minute tips video that I just want to kind of bring to you and risk people being annoyed with and perhaps uncomfortable with, because it's about making excuses. And I make no apology for saying you really have to question, are you making excuses about your intention to move forward in your recovery, or excuses about your ability to help someone with their eating disorder? It's all very well accepting that actually it's going to be hard, and sometimes giving yourself an easier time and saying, okay, today I choose to forgive myself and I choose to be a little bit kinder to myself. But there are also times when we have to say, do you know what, I'm making an excuse here. I need to be harder on myself. I need to be tougher on myself. I need to accept that this isn't going to be easy, but I need to do it anyway. I need to feel the fear and do it anyway. So if you're somebody that constantly says to yourself, well, I want to stick to my safe foods, and I would challenge myself, but now's not the right time because I'm in a bad state with, how I feel about lockdown, or I'm missing my friends and family, or I can't access that particular kind of food, or I'm going to be kinder to myself today because, I'm not getting that much exercise anyway, and I'm not feeling great. I just ask you to challenge yourself. Is that an excuse, or is that genuinely something that you need to do temporarily for your own well-being? Similarly, from a parent's point of view, I can't tell you the number of parents I've spoken to in the last few weeks who've said, I want to be kinder on my daughter, my son, my spouse, my partner this week because we're in lockdown and everybody's finding it really difficult. So I don't want to push them too hard, and I don't want to challenge their eating disorder too much. Okay, I understand that, and I understand your compassion and your empathy. But at the same time, we do have to step up to the plate. We have to say, this eating disorder has taken control of our lives for far, far too long. And at some point, we have to stop making excuses for our behaviour or the behaviour of somebody else. We have to say enough. We have to say this is going to be hard. It's going to be difficult for a few days, weeks, or months. But right now in lockdown, do we want to say this is a period of time that we allow the eating disorder to coast during this period that we were finding it really difficult in the pandemic? Or do we want to say this was a great opportunity to challenge those behaviours and those patterns? I'd just argue that actually it's a really good opportunity to deny those excuses and to say, what's the worst that can happen? We can find it really difficult over these next few weeks, but we can see if actually by refusing to allow that eating disorder to win, we can come out the other side of this lockdown much stronger, having challenged those behaviours and patterns. So I just ask you today, just if you are going about your usual routines, about your exercise, about what you're going to eat for breakfast, or when your rest is, or what your safe foods are today, just challenge yourself. How much of it is about allowing excuses, and how much of it is about you being able to step up to the plate and challenge what feels fearful in the interests of getting yourselves well? If you've got any views on that, then please do share them with me. And I'm always at the end of an email, so by all means get in touch. hello@wednesdayschild.co.uk. Good luck.